It is Money Monday, and today we're talking about the seasonal patterns of investing. Did you know there's something called sell in May and go away? So we want to find out, is now the time to rotate or retreat?
We're joined now with our Money Monday expert, Richard Del Monte from the Del Monte Group, a wealth management group in Alamo. Thanks for coming in, Richard, as always. So historically, I guess if you look at the numbers, we are kind of entering the worst 6 months of the year. But the question I have for you first off is do you really have to sell, or can you just kind of rotate, rearrange your money, and find something that actually does well? I don't know, healthcare stock, something out there over these next 6 months?
Yeah, great question. So the whole sell in May and go away thing is kind of a it's a way to seasonally, either be in or out of the market using seasonal factors. And so, but if you go back and you look at the data, if you bought in November and sold out in May, and then were out of the market all the way from May all the way through October again, and you look at the average returns, they've been about 6% during that period of time. And if the average of the time, if you were in the market over the summer months, you only made 1%. So,
well, why is that? And we're showing folks at home those numbers now. But why is that, Richard?
Because historically, that's when the biggest crashes have happened during the summer months. So you remember, especially if you go back to 1970, like there's been a big bear market in 1974, and then again in '87 we had the one-day crash of '87, 22%, and then in 2008 we had a 37% decline in the summer months during that year.
So what's the strategy if I'm investing?
Well,
to make money.
It's interesting. If you go back and you look at these same numbers, it's how you spin it, right? Because if you go back and look at the mean returns, which instead of the average, which these outlier periods when these gigantic drops can really have a big effect on the averages. But if you look at the mean, half the returns higher, half the returns lower. It's much closer. It's like 5% during the winter and 4% in the summer. So it's really not that big. It's really how you want to look at it.
Okay, and then I want to go back to, what is it about May, though? Why is it one of the flattest months?
I don't know if that's actually true. It seems like that. Sometimes there have been some big Mays,
Yeah,
so,
that's what I was reading. And then I was sort of saying, when you were mentioning those dates, that, 2008, that's several years ago. And it seems like we've been on this a little bit steadier course.
Exactly.
But the phenomenon of selling
Wall Street goes to the Hamptons on Fridays.
That's what happens. That's one thing.
They're not even around.
That's one thing.
What about, I'm curious, because we're in election year, here we have a two-term president in his final year. Does that come into play at all in regards to how people invest money?
Actually, the best year is in the 4-year market cycle is the year of the presidential election. Usually, if you look at that cycle, it's always the highest return. We're not seeing that so far this year for sure. Second best return is the year before that, and we had lousy returns last year. So this cycle's not fitting that pattern.
Okay, so any advice, though, to most folks at home? Hang on?
Well, if you look at the markets, first of all, there's a lot of costs and a lot of downsides to doing the sell in May thing. You're going to pay capital gains tax on a taxable account. Then you have to decide if it's November, when do I get back in? Do I do it on May 1st? Do I do it on May 15th? Then you start getting emotions involved, and you start getting scared, and that can really ruin the whole thing.
Are there people out there who actually take advantage of this sell in May, go away, and make money off the people who sell?
Oh, you mean like the traders?
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm sure the brokers, that charge commissions could do that for sure, and make big money. Yeah. But I've been in the business for 30 years, and over that time the S&P has gone up 25-fold. So if someone just bought it the day I started and just held it until now, did nothing,
return.
25 times return. So it's not bad.
All right, Richard.
Just to be patient.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, great to see you. Thank you.
Richard Del Monte. Ken, we'll send it over to you.